our students are asked to invoke their higher selves and figure out who were they throughout all their lives and who are they at the very core of their being. Who are they as divinity? And so this next one I present to you is the higher self of Kurii.
I shall speak now, not from the past or the future, but from the place where all lives converge. Let the names they gave me fade, so that I may speak with the voice that has always been mine. I am the one who remembers. 1,000 flames that flicker behind veiled eyes. I have moved through silences no voice could shatter. Through palace chambers, through sacred scrolls inked in forgotten tongues. I have lived many lifetimes, and I will live many more. I am the one who makes divinity tangible, the one to heal with purpose, to serve with fire, with elegance, with edges. My sacral is not just a chakra. It is my goddess gate, the seat of creation, of beauty, of becoming, a radiant, pulsing threshold where divinity enters the world, where power raises in rhythm and silk, where creation is not polite, but primordial. And here, I don't just feel, I channel. I don't just desire, I declare. My pleasure is my prophecy. My hips are my altars. My womb is memory and future braided together. And I know this truth in my blood, that to create is to remember that I am the divine embodied. I give with arms open, hands full, gifts wrapped in pomegranate and prophecy. Each offering I make carries a memory older than language, a whisper from the underworld, a shimmer from the stars, a spell sewn with silk and shadow. I do not give what is asked. I give what is needed. Beauty that burns, truth that heals, pleasure that unbinds. Every offering I give is a blend of magic and mystery, not to please, but to transform. And beneath it all, I move with magic, fluid, layered, vast. I reach with many arms. I listen with my skin. I descend into shadowed places and return with forgotten treasure. I spiral through truths, weaving through layers unseen. I do not dominate. I surround. I listen. I alchemize. I transform. But memory doesn't just hold the sacred. It holds the masked. And I remember when my service was masked. When power wore the face of obedience. I have bowed in grace and silence, eyes cast downward, painted lips holding poetry in every breath. I learned the art of patience and allure without surrender. I made beauty into ritual. I made silence into a shield. But my silence held power. And I have held the blade. I have hidden my breast beneath armor, concealed my truth for a greater cause. Not to survive, but to prove I had always been the fire they feared. And yes, I have lain beside kings, not as a lover, but as a mirror. Golden, adorned, watched, but never seen. I spoke in glances. I mastered the room without a word. They never saw the fire beneath the silk. I did. I am the flame. I walk the shadows willingly. I have kissed the silence of the tomb and chosen to rise anyway. I walk with death and rebirth braided into my spirit. I carry the ghosts of every version of me that didn't survive, and still I burn. I am here to make divinity tangible, to heal with purpose, to serve with fire, This body, this voice, is the vessel of 1,000 incarnations, and the embers of the flame they preserved. Let my past selves bow now, not in submission, but in reverence for who I have become. I am holy fire wrapped in flesh, the unseen lineage of sacred rebellion, the priestess who serves truth with both grace and grit. I am the temple that houses the flame. I am the living invocation of all who have been and all who are still to come.